But that's fine. None of my bosses are here. Larynx Punchworthy doesn't pay the bills here at all. And this oversight will be corrected. Nobody ever noticed that it was wrong. You can never prove anything. I'm offended. Listen, boss, those TPS reports are going to be on your desk when they need to be, all right? Not when you want them to be, when I need them to be. All right, let's do it. All right, we are back here on Wacky Wednesday, which is a wonderful way to start my week of streaming. I'm planning on being live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday night, and probably Saturday I'm going to play in the challenge with Jiggy and my own super busted Teamer Kinnan Urza deck, which needs a better name at some point. I like Urion's Canonical Adventure. But anyway, today though we are starting off with Jund Gyru Field. So what is this nonsense? Well, since the companion nerf, the Gyruda Ouphe All Clones deck and the Gyru-Titan decks have been a little bit, let's say, missing from the queues. I don't know about missing. I don't know if anybody misses them. But anyway, so Gyruda Doom of Depths. This is a companion we've never played with on this channel before. So this is 4 and a blue or black. It's a 6/6 Demon Kraken. And the companion condition is your starting deck contains only cards with even converted mana costs. So this is the twin card of Obosh, the Prey Piercer, Gyruda, Doom of Depths. And when Gyruda enters the battlefield, each player puts the top 4 cards of their library into their graveyard. Then you can put a creature card with an even converted mana cost from among those cards, yours or your opponent's, onto the battlefield under your control. So this is a fantastic way to sort of end our game plan in this deck, but what are we going to do with the rest of our game plan in this deck? So we are playing only even costs, and we're playing a sort of Titan-y shell. Actually playing 29 lands. And we're playing Explorers, Sakura-Tribe Elder, Sylvan Caryatids, Mwonvuli Acid-Moss, Deathsprouts. All of these cards just to accelerate us to 6 drops. So we're looking to accelerate on turn 2, and we're looking to accelerate on turn 3. We could double accelerate, by the way, if we have some of our 2s and one of our, or 2 of our 2s, or if we just need one of our 4s. And then we've also got Chalice of the Void, since our entire deck is, higher than 1 CMC, and there are still plenty of decks in the modern metagame that get messed up by a Chalice on 1. Then our payoffs at the top of this are Inferno Titan, Primeval Titan. We got 4 Primeval Titans, so a mess of Titans, as well as the greatest Titan of all, Wurmcoil Engine. This super snacky boy. And we also got Sire of Insanity, which is, you don't see this too often outside of Legacy Reanimator. So this is a 6-mana, 6/4 demon. It says at the beginning of each end step, each player discards their hand. So everyone discards at the end of each turn. And then we've also got Ruric, Thar, the Unbowed as one of, since it's legendary. This is just a big bad Mamma Jamma. It's a 6/6 Vigilance, Reach, attacks each turn if able, and if anyone plays a non-creature spell, he just whomps them for 6. If you've not looked closely at the art on this bad Mamma Jamma, it is a 2-headed ogre warrior, and it has an axe for a hand. So Ruric Thar is a mofo. Yeah. Then we got a sideboard with a mess of stuff. Engineer Explosives, Damping Spheres. We're not messing around with any lands that really tap for 2 other than Castle Garenbrig. We've got a Bojuka Bog in the main deck. I'm assuming that's getting swapped out for this Cavern of Souls. We've got some reason something we'll swap out for the Radiant Fountain if we need to. Slaughter Games. I don't know. Screw it. Let's go. Oh, see, this is why we need the brilliant mind of Zanman in here. He's got a beautiful mind, just like the film. So if you name Demon on your Cavern of Souls, you can play both Gyruda and the Ogre. Yeah, I figured this is the kind of spice that a lot of people would want to see. So it's Wacky Wednesday and we're playing it. But don't worry, Larynx Punchworthy. Tomorrow night we're going to be back with the iceberg list from the challenge. So we're going to dirtle around. So if I had To make you choose between Gyruda or Winota, where would you shoot yourself to avoid answering? Well, I feel like the toe is always the safe bet, unless you need your toe. Winota is even CMC. Gyruda is a non-human creature. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Dude, he was doing Yawgmoth Winota. Speaking of which, how much of a garbage fire was that whole night? Feels like that was a garbage fire all night. We do have a Mosswort Bridge in this deck. Okay, so this is a hideaway land. Same cycle as previous card that we played, which was... It was garbage fire. Yeah, the Gyruda list looks fantastic, young PZ420. Who are you that you know my name? I swear I remember you being in here before, but I don't remember who you be. All right, are we keeping this hand with Cavern? I feel like we can in the dark. Like, this is a reasonable hand to keep, because we've got Gemstone Caverns plus Cavern of Souls. So it's like a pretty safe ramp to 6 here. Oh no! Oh no! Gotta get my we like garbage fire. There's a magic card called Garbage Fire, by the way. Yeah, there it is. No one denied that. Yikes. Alright, so we're against the Neo Shoal brand, and they stuck a 0 lander with Chancellor Wild Canter. Good lord. Hide the women and the children. We need Niv Simcal. Every stream needs Niv. I do love me some Niv Mizzet. I really do. Well, we're playing it tonight, so. I've got a lot of loves, though. I love Niv Mizzet. I love Urza. You know, I got a lot of love to give. Got a lot of life to live. Well, not in this game, though. This game we're just flipped, I assume. Whoo! Goodness gracious. Right by the skin of their teeth there. Oh yeah, we knew that from turn 0. Neobrand is the only deck other than my Turbo Prison deck that I've ever seen trip and fall one time. Dude, they do it against me all the time. Look at that life total. They're at exactly 14. Like, all they can do is draw 7 more cards. And if they whiff now, it's all over, baby. Wii magic. Yeah, exactly. I'm all excited. I'm peppy. I'm bouncing in here like an excited children's, and I'm just getting slapped around by the high school football team. What a fair, nice game of Magic, exactly. Opponent DGAF. Oh, this is a Manamorphose? I wonder if they're close to whiffing. No. No. Oh, they're going to cast Life Goes On. Yeah, so they'll be fine. Children of Corliss. I'm against a Tin Fin Mother Flipper. Alright, we did. I don't need to see any more. We got flipped by the Tin Fins. All right, do we have a sideboard here? Nope, not really. Collector Ouphe doesn't do anything. Engineering Explosives doesn't do anything. Oh, I guess we got Slaughter Games in theory. So let's board out a Bojuka Bog. Get the bag out of here. And let's see. I feel like I should take out the field for Cavern. Because there's just no way that field is going to be relevant. But having an untapped land could be. I guess, like, Damping Sphere kind of would mess with them. Play it on 2. Yeah, because then when they're trying to, when they're trying to go off, that's going to mess with them. But good. It's probably better than Slaughter Games, to be honest. I don't want to go down too many lands. One of these Gemstone Caverns, because we're not on the play here. I'm taking another Gemstone Cavern for the Radiant Fountain on the play. And it's probably about as good as it gets. I think maybe I also want the Slaughter Games because they're likely to bring in their what's it called? The Dissenter's Deliverance. So I don't really want them to just nail me with that. We'll just maybe cut the Inferno Titans because the Slaughter Games is basically a win against them. Just take out their Allosaurus Riders and they're dead in the water. So we got Chalice on 0, we got Damping Sphere, we got tools, we got tools. Where's Meddling Mage? Exactly. Need that Lost in Zandy technology. Man, this hand would be so good with a second land in it. What am I on? 20... It's like 27 lands right now. Chalice on 0 is tempting. But we can do better. Frickin' one lander. Oh, I guess I can choose Snake with my one land. Yeah, this is probably a keeper. So we're just going to bottom one of these Chalices and just hope that the one Chalice gets us through. He was Vince Carter and you were the Rim. I'm just saying, if I had a high school sports nickname, it would have been the Rim. I'm actually going to go Shaman because I think it's possible Ruric Thar is a Shaman. I don't think so, but it's possible. Play Chalice on 0 to stop their Summoner's Pacts. So, if they're counting on Summoner's Pact to get their Allosaurus Rider, or if whilst comboing Warrior Ogre, checked already? Thanks. Thank you. I clearly have the clock time to check. I just don't have the patience while playing against Neobrand, because really what's going to matter here is just throwing a bunch of garbage at the wall and seeing what sticks. Okay. I can't play that, but I can play this. Dude, what are you going to do? Counter my Sakura-Tribe Elder, you bee? That's right, I called them a bee. Harsh letters up in here. Well, let's hope this Chalice gets me there. Let's hope this Chalice causes the whiff. Wait, but they can't cast. I made it so they can't cast Pacts, so it's actually like not possible for them to literally lose the game this turn. So they could just sit here with an 8/8 and just beat me with that. Fudge. Oh well. It's okay. All of this just means we're gonna get to the Niv Kinnan deck faster, and that deck is clearly more cool than this one anyway. So don't even worry about it. Don't even trip, dog. In the words of my great teammate, draw a land, then Deathsprout it. I mean, yeah, we could do that. It's literally not possible. Because Deathsprout costs black, green 1. Our mana base is literally not capable of producing that next turn. Because we have a Cavern to cast the Sakura-Tribe Elder. Caryatid next turn, then after that. Yeah, exactly. No problem. 0 cards in library, 7 life. They got the other shoal. Yeah, alright. We're just dead here. I'm good. I don't need to see anymore. Alright. Well, no 5-0 for us, but that's fine. Managed to dodge Neobrand all night for the last couple of days. Possibly due to the return of things like Dredge. Might see a bunch of Neobrand in the next week or so. I assume Jiggy in my deck has a pretty Unlike Dredge last night. Yeah, I hit three Dredge decks last night. It was pretty great. Good lord. I was angry? No, I was having a great time. I mean, I was like slightly like, what the flip? You wanted it gone. You wanted Lurrus gone. This is what you get. This is what you get when the competitive players don't have Lurrus to play. All right, what am I exiling to this Gemstone Caverns? There's a second Field of the Dead in this deck. But I think I'm exiling the Ghost Quarter. Is there a second Ghost Quarter in this deck? I bet there isn't. But I don't really need that in most matchups. Because I want to get this turn 1 Chalice in most matchups. Death to the Cat and the Dino Rider. I mean, yeah, that would be ideal, obviously, but... Alright, I think I'm exiling the Field of the Dead, because there's a second one in this deck, so by the time it's going to be relevant, I think it's going to be okay for us to have done that, but we'll see. Okay, they're still on Death Shadow, so this Chalice is going to be nuts. Oh, unless we get Thoughtseized. Or Inquisitioned. Yeah, well, okay. Nothing matters. And that Field would have been really good. Field would have been great. Well, I'm going to play out basically my whole hand on turn 1, so that's kind of neat. Probably just want Demon here. Because I'm likely to find double green for... The real question is, am I going to Ghost Quarter them on turn 1 to push them off of black? Like, it's very unlikely that that's going to... Yikes. Okay, I'm definitely not going to, because I could be casting this Mwonvuli Acid-Moss next turn if I top deck a green source. But there was salt. No, there was definitely salt. Like, it was partially because I was playing E-Tron last night, and oh my god. They have nothing? Oh, they kept the double Street Wraith hand. Yeah, that's fair. Green source. Yeah! Oh, this game is OVER, over. Yikes. What a wonderful interactive game of Magic the Gathering we just had. Okay, so this gives me green, red, but I already have green, black, so basically get anything here. Just get green, black, because this gets me closer to playing Deathsprout if I need it. Wait, does this search a forest? It does. Okay, so that'll get me my this will get me my Stamping Grounds. Okay, and that's got to be game. The danger is, since the companion update, I'm gonna have to put my Gyruda into my hand next turn. So, but I think we'll just bite the bullet and just see if I survive one turn with Gyruda in hand. They didn't Thoughtseize me or Inquisition me last turn, so unless they drew it this turn and then they draw a black source on the next turn. Oh, they fixed it. It now actually has the activated ability on the companion. That's sweet. I'm excited. Good job, Magic the Gathering Online. All right, they're not discarding to hand size yet. Oh, they didn't even hang out to see what I was going to Gyruda. I wanted to know. What if I Gyruda their Snapcaster and then play Mwonvuli Acid-Moss? There's no way I could do that, but still. All right, so Engineered Explosive seems really good here, plus Cavern. I don't... Oh, Blast Zone is great. Okay, so we're about to be on the draw, so these gemstones are fine. 4 friggin' gemstones is completely bonkers, but all right, I'll humor you, little deck list. I feel like Mosswort Bridge probably unnecessary here. And Chalice is bonkers, which they didn't see that game, so hopefully they don't know it's coming. Sire's good. Wurmcoil's good. Most of this stuff is good. I feel like I want to cut lands, but they're super important since you have 0 1-drops. Yeah, I guess so. But they're legendary. It's just very risque. Like, I also understand that that's the incorrect usage of risque. I am aware. I guess Inferno Titan's really bad here. Go to 2? No, I'm on the draw. This is the game where I want 2. Or I want 4. This is if there's any game where this deck's supposed to play 4, it's where you're guaranteed to be on the draw. On the play, I'll switch to 2. And I'll get the Radiant Fountain back in here and something else. But I think it's... Oh, I guess Slaughter Games is probably really good in this matchup. Because you could just nix, like, half their threats. The Death Shadows or the... Yeah. I just don't know what I would cut for it. I don't think I'm really supposed to cut anything. I guess it's uncounterable, though, and it's probably about as valuable as going after their lands as just cutting half their threats out of their deck. I don't know if I want to be cutting ramp that much, but I don't know what I'm doing here, so I'm gonna go with my gut. All right. That's a playable hand. It's not good, but I think you keep this on your 7 because 1 discard spell doesn't knock out my turn 2 acceleration. Come now, opponent. Seize my thoughts. Seize away. I freaking love this art. That's so beautiful. That is... No, you nerd! Steve! You were my brother! All right, let's see if I can find a cartoon dynamite. You son of a bitch. So we can do the super genius with a slightly different... No, I want like a fat dynamite. I want like Homer's M80. Is that Zanman? You're from a state where you like to blow things up, right? What is like a really fat, like just like a big fat dynamite? Oh, yeah, that'll do. Well, thank you, little deck. Listen, you have already mentioned to me about like enjoying shooting off guns and stuff. So like, I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want me to tell you. Like, it's cool. They're gonna have the stub. So I got eaten while playing my my current favorite deck in Modern yesterday by two Death Shadow players who both 2-0'd me because their hands were just like the perfect. Dynamite first used to be used to blow up tree stumps. Really? I thought it was used for mining. It was invented by Alfred Nobel. But I can believe tree stumps. This slaughter games could be really nuts if they don't. Yeah, they haven't resolved any threats yet. So, and they can't currently cast a Gurmangler. So let's just hit them with the Pioneer attack. Hey you. First use it to clear trees. That's neat. I wonder if I get a graphic of an M80 if it'll look like I want it to. M80. Quarter stick. All right. They have none in hand. They have a Gurmag Angler they can't cast. 2 Disdainful Strokes and a stub. Holy crap. Well, okay. The plus side, if they go to cast their Gurmag Angler this turn, we're just gonna be like Wurmcoil online. So they can't tap down for their Gurmag Angler at all right now, which is kind of great. So let's explore, get a card draw going on. See if I can't find one of my caverns, because cavern is going to be flipping hilarious if I find one. Yeah. So they got two Disdainful Strokes and a stub, so we can kind of hack our way through that in theory. Okay, they can now cast the Gurmangler, but if they do that, they're in big trouble. So yeah, there we go. Okay, well, better start hacking through. Wurmcoil online. Yeah. So now they can cast the Gurmangler for 2, but they won't have stroke up. So I wonder if they'll take the risk. Bog? Well, that was just the best draw ever. Get bogged, you friggin' nerd. Boosh. Hey, what's up, Brian? We're playing some Absolute Madness first, here in the modern format. So I have one. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cast the. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Yeah. So I can't cast Wurmcoil, but if I top deck a land next turn, I can put Gyruda into my hand and play it, I believe. I think Castle Garenbrig will work for Gyruda. No, it's not an activated ability of a creature. Oh, shoot. Close. Cooking some dinner, watching some stream. Right on, man. What do you make for dinner? That's a good draw. So let's put Gyruda into my hand. And then we're going to Deathsprout one of their lands at EOT. They don't have Death's Shadows in their deck anymore because we hit them with a Slaughter Games. So Colligan's Command. Oh, you hate to see it. Let's put it into play. Son of a bitch. All right. Yeah, all right. I guess we're just losing the Deathsprout here and just hoping we get to cast this Gyruda next turn. They don't necessarily have a counter for the Gyruda. It's possible, but they've blown 2 Disdainful Strokes already, so it seems unlikely. Maybe they have a third one in their sideboard, but could also just top deck a cavern too. Okay. Black, black. Other things. Gyruda, Tomb of Depths. Drawn in the log. God damn it. God damn it. Alright. Alright. Crank. I did get a new sound effect though. Grabbed it off the internets, plugged it into my bad boy here. So let's. This is for my good friend Christopher Walken Ballista. Whenever we want to make him more healthy, we just go. Some pasta. Pulled some fresh bread out of the oven a few hours ago. Well, that sounds fantastic, my friend. That's almost a threat. It's going to be really, really good next turn when I draw a land with a different name. We're going to draw the second snow-covered forest, watch. Actually, I think it's two... I think this deck has 2 regular forests, 1 snow-covered forest. And then it's a 1-1 split on the swamps. Well, we've got a lot of time here. And they can't cast a second threat anytime soon. So... we're going to start chump blocking with Sylvan Caryatids because I've got more than enough mana. And... that's not what that card does. What card? What was I talking about? Deathsprout? Was it back when I was talking about Deathsprout? If you're talking about Deathsprout, I know what Deathsprout does, and I know that it doesn't do what I was saying it might do. I wanted it to do something different, but it doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't do the thing I wanted it to do. I wanted it to put the land in my hand, damn it, so that I could discard the land to Kolaghan's Command, and I could have hit him with Stone Rain. Titan. That'll do. Wait, what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. God damn it! I need another different land name? Oh, this card is useless. Why is this even banned in Standard? My deck is so bad at turning it on. Hold on. I got myself on this one, guys. I got myself on this one. Oh no. Maybe they're building up to a second Gurmag Angler. Oh no. Jump block. Jump block! Goodness gracious. It's almost not able to cast this. 1, 2, 3. Ruric Thar. Stranger Dangler. Wait, what? The Stranger Dangler? What? I don't understand. I don't understand Uzanman. Well, that's a good sign. Look at his tongue. You mean the Gurmag Angler? Oh yeah. I see. Yeah, I always assumed that's what the Gurmag Angler was like. He's like one of those deep sea fangly fish with like the light on the string, the bioluminescent light. Buddy, I'm just taking this, right? There's no way I'm not just taking this. Like, I'm taking it. Is everything in the Gurmag if everything in the Gurmag swamp hungers for human flesh, what bait could be more effective? Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. So this is a mock human. It's a humanoid shape. It's close enough for an animal to mistake it. Well, that's going to be 2 zombies. I'm going to play it now, just in case they have discard. It's not likely, but... okay, so my demon is gone. So I think we're just picking giant here. That one. I love that it won't let you type it in. It's like, well, you typed in giant. Are you sure? Like, which one of these things is closest to what you typed in? I typed in literally giant, dude. I typed in the word giant, and it's like, please select the creature type that is closest to the thing you've typed. Snap boy. Oh no! No, he's gonna dismember! Wait, no, then he'd die. They would die. If they play the dismember, they die. Don't do it. You will literally die. Don't do it. Don't do it. Read the text, man. Read the text on Ruric Thar. He's gonna punch you. Or don't. I don't care. I'll take my win where I can get it. Oh no! Oh no! Do it! Do it! Oh, I'm so excited. Oh no, they didn't do it. Oh, so close. I'm going to take this second to show it off again for anyone who's interested. I'm finally uploading an emote. I think I'm going to redo it. This was my first pass at it. I think I'm going to redo it with the Bellerin font on a stick of dynamite, because more of an homage to Wile E. Coyote, Super Genius. But or maybe I could put it on a business card. Anyway. But we'll see. Man, they got some sexy dynamite out there on the internet. Check this out. Why is this a stock photo of dynamite? Kaboom, indeed. Oh, see, now I like this. This is a sexy. This is like a pinup dynamite. All right. All right. 1-1 in like freaking 20 minutes we've been playing this deck. All right, let's rock and roll. I just want like a real dynamite, have curves, size, thick ass dynamite, you know? Might have to draw it myself, which sucks because I'm not a great artist. But I want to die roll. Yeah. Ten out of 10 better streamer than you. Like, not close. Emotes, alerts, VODs. That breaks TOS. Oh yeah, that dynamite was way too hot for television. Absolutely. Too hot for TV. Okay, so we're on the play this time, but this is like the best hand we've gotten so far. So I'm gonna keep this, assuming that my opponent is not scooping. Okay, we're probably against Tron. This hand has a Ghost Quarter, so that's gonna work out nicely for us, and a Mwonvuli Acid-Moss that we're gonna play on turn 3. So this should be an absolute slaughter if they are in fact on Tron. They took no mulligans, so it's possible they're not. Just because Tron tends to mulligan pretty aggressively, but maybe they just snapped off a nice 7. What in the hell? Well, I don't know what I'm up against, but I'm gonna play this Sylvan Caryatid and just not worry about it. We're gonna play a turn 4 Titan, so we should be in good shape here, no matter what this is. They got Taylor and Soulscar Mage. What are the chances that they have a free Mono Red Prowess using Steamkin to make a bunch of mana? Do they play... What would be the free spell they could play here? Because they don't want a Lava Dart and Flashback, right? That'd be a pretty losing proposition for them on turn 2. Like, if they do that, am I upset? I don't think I'm upset if they do that. Gutshot? You think they're playing Gutshot? Why would they play Gutshot, though, nowadays? You could just play Lava Dart. Like, everyone knows Lava Dart is just the better thing to be playing, right? Everybody knows. Not close. It's just... Gutshot's like a 1. Lava Dart's at least a 6. would block. I didn't block, so. Made my bed, gonna lay in it. Okay. I could double ramp this turn, or I can play Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. I think I'd rather double ramp because it gets me a Sack Elder into play. Sack Elder's gonna block. For sure. It also guarantees that I have Titan next turn, whereas the Acid-Moss or the Explorer do not. I don't know. I'm pretty invested in this Titan because the Titan's going to give me Radiant Fountain and whatever else. Probably just an Overgrown Tomb, to be honest. And then we hope that the Titan survives long enough to swing, and at that point we'll get Field of the Dead. But if I'm not going to make it that far, it's not going to matter. What are you darting? Is it Steve? Yeah, it's Steve. Okay. Well, we're going to counter that. Not that it matters, but we are. Yeah, so I can't block this turn, but I think we'll be okay. I assume we'll be okay. Maybe not. We'll see. If they have like one of those super nuts prowess hands, we could take an awful lot of damage this turn. It's Bolt plus Lava Dart. Bolt is 6, Lava Dart is 4. So 6, 4, and then 3. So we could go to 5. If their hand is the nuts, we could go to 5 here. No, 2, because they already got 1 trigger. Jeez. Yeah. Good old mono red prowess. Just wailing on me. If they have another Lava Dart, we're actually just dead, huh? I think. 17, so that's 9, and then... Yeah, we're just dead. I'm pretty sure. So we're going to take 15, and we'll be exactly 15. Yeah. Well, that was nice. That was fun. We are playing a Chalice of the Void deck, by the way. And that just happened to us. That was a little bit tilting. All right. Well, we've got tools for this fight. So we're on the play here. So I'm going to toss 2 caverns. I'm bringing in a Radiant Fountain, so that's easy peasy. I think the Acid-Moss can probably eat it here. Deathsprout's fine. Sire of Insanity is probably not that good. In terms of payoff cards, I guess I could have something like Pyroclasm. It's pretty good on my main phase. I feel like we're overboarding a little bit, but I also feel like this deck doesn't really have a problem with overboarding. Like overboarding is not the end of the world for this deck. 28. Let's go to 27, and then trim Mosswort Bridge. Yeah. That makes sense. All right, I'm happy. 26 lands is probably fine with all this going on. I think 26 lands without extra card draws is 4 out of 10, but then we've got a bunch of ramp, so... No, 24 lands is 4 out of 10. It's 40%. Yeah? I don't know math anymore. Let's do it, Demon Kraken. Let's get him. Alright. Yeah, hand's fine. Hopefully we don't get completely annihilated again. Got a painless double ramp. We got a Deathsprout. Like, obviously I don't have any of my hate, but let's see if we can... Goblin Guide. It's pretty likely to draw me a land here. Of course it didn't. Chalice! Hey! You know what's a lot better than Sylvan Caryatid here? Chalice of the Void. I'm a happy camper because I get to play Chalice against the prowess deck. You went for food. Hey, no need to be sorry. You're good. This food is important. We got a bunch of people in here. We're having a good time. I love drawing cards. Thanks, opponent. Man, I'm just all about this kindness. It's mana from heaven. Gifts from a bum. More buckle up. Buckle up, buckaroos. Well, now Sylvan Caryatid gets to block the Goblin Guide, which is great. So they basically can't swing with that anymore. Remember, Zanman, if you're not first, you're last. Sakura-Tribe Elder on top. Nice. I'm going to Deathsprout the Abbot next turn? No, I can't. I don't have the colors. Oh, no, I can. I have the Caryatid. Nice. Oh crap! Buckle up, Buckaroos is a reference to, yeah, unpleasant. Never mind then. That's an obscure reference. If anyone ever gets that one, I'll be really shocked. Okay. Don't need to do that. So, if I play Steve, I can't play the Deathsprout. So I probably should have played the Catacombs and fetched a forest, but whatever. So Deathsprout this turn. I can either Deathsprout or I can Steve and grab Gyruda. And I have Gyruda next turn. That seems reasonable. Now let's do that. Now we got the big chunk and payoff for next turn. Ramunap Ruins. Hell yeah. Get in here, friendo. Oh, here they come. Damping Sphere on top. Well. Yeah, we'll block the one that has prowess. What are you going to do? Give him trample? Teamer Battle Rage. Does Teamer Battle Rage... I always forget which half is which. The second half is the trample half, right? Burst Lightning. Targeting me. Sure. Oh, yeah, because they want to make sure my Sakura-Tribe Elder doesn't just trade. I wasn't interested in that anyway, but I'm glad you felt like wasting your Burst Lightning. They're scared. We got them on the ropes. Got him on the ropes. Wait, that was the exact opposite. So I should have fetched out the snow-covered forest there, actually, because that would allow me to have a higher likelihood to draw one of the regular forests, so that we were more likely to get field going off of it. Not that it really matters, but could have been. Gyruda, Tomb of Depths. All right. Miss. Womp. No, wait, not miss? No, it just put in a single Caryatid. It was like, I found the one thing, it's in, just whatever. Just take it. That's all you get. Just take your Caryatid and go. So we got a 6/6 Demon Kraken with a very fun plant friend. Am I blocking here? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm blocking here. Like, what if they kill my Gyruda? Am I gonna be like, oh no, damn, look at you, boy, did you ever kill my? Like, what are they gonna do? Braid it? Like, I have a Chalice, so they really should be going after that. Okay. What? Oh my god. They're sticking in this game, but they're snapping off desperation attacks. You love to see it. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do this. I mean, my opponent can... I should put him on my you can concede the game at any time shirt. Available in my online store. No, it's not. But it should be. I should do that. I should get t-shirts someday. Roy, if you're out there watching this VOD, take a note. Sell t-shirts. We gotta keep outdoing Zanman in terms of professionalism. He's gonna be my inspiration to keep being better than him. Except at the one thing that matters, which is Magic the Gathering. Okay. I'm pretty happy with my sideboard. It's like pretty crazy overboard, but do I have a shot of my Wait. The ultimate I have the ultimate product placement. Hold on. Hold on. I got the ultimate product placement for this, right? Could not be loaded. What? Come on. All right, hold on. All right. So we're looking for one of our hate pieces, Damping Sphere or Chalice on turn 1 here. But also, what the flip? Oh man, that's an old picture of me. Let's see. Crap, I can't find it. All right, we'll find it later. I think I have the t-shirt design somewhere. I know I have this t-shirt design, which I haven't gotten out there yet, but at some point I will. Because it's just... That's banger. That is exactly... This is exactly the t-shirt I need to... No, I don't have a Super Genius t-shirt. That I don't have. Okay. So this is not a winning hand in this matchup. So we'll ship that one. This is the insanity in this matchup. Yeah, that's everything I want and more, right? We keep this. We put... I think I'm putting Engineered Explosive on the bottom. No, well... So in order to put explosives on 1, I need a colorless and 1, which I have with Cavern. So I think I'm bottoming the Deathsprout, which is a little bit greedy, but I think I'd rather do that on land. All right, what's my plan here? Because I also have to exile for Caverns. So no, I think I want that. I think I'm exiling this Engineered Explosives actually. Or I'm gonna bottom the EE, and I think I'm exiling the Forest. Or the Verdant Catacombs? No, I'm exiling the Verdant Catacombs, because I don't want to fetch here. Okay, cool. Okay. Did I fix my sideboarding? Or did I just drew my 1 Gemstone Caverns. All right, it is. So I didn't swap my sideboarding back from the on the draw to the on the play to the on the draw configuration, and we lucked out and we just ripped it up anyway. So yeah. And then what we're really hoping for is my opponent to play a turn 2 Abbot of Carol Keep. We're going to Pyroclasm them right out of this game. Leaves more room for the big ones to fight in. Pyroclasm has a very wide delta in the seriousness versus comedy flavor text. So this one is when the air burns, only death breathes deep, which is like super like edgelord fantasy, you know, like, oh, look at it, oh, such a badass, holy shit, such a fucking badass, man, holy, wow, just wow, so deep, you know, it's like death, man, you know, it's like so deep. But then the other one is, because you're killing all the small creatures, right? And so the flavor text on the other pyroclasm is leaves more room for the big ones to fight in, you know? The other option is oops. No, it's just leaves more room for the big ones to fight in. You're killing all the small creatures just so the big ones can have more space to rumble. All right, so we need to draw a green or black source here. Bang. No. Do you want to play a Chalice on 2? That's super, super greedy. Yeah, we're not doing that. I could float one and Ghost Quarter myself and then cast the Deathsprout, and I will end up with the same amount of mana that I started. Buongiorno. I assume that's like Portuguese for hello, but what is up, proper polygon? Proper polygon. So I've finally hit the point of being, I don't know, successful enough, if that's the word I want to use, but I have done enough Twitch stuff now that, wait, I didn't put my Gyruda into my hand last turn. God, I'm bad at this game. I've done enough twitching, let's call it that. I've done enough twitching now that I think proper Italian. Huh. I didn't know that's how it was spelled, because I've heard it before. I work on cruise ships normally, and there's a bunch of Italian officers, all the naval officers, all the officers in charge of actually sailing the ship are Italian, or most of them are. Anywho, but I just didn't know that how it was spelled. Anyway, proper polygon might be the first sub that I have that isn't someone that I knew. Oh, well, that'll do. All right, so this one, we're going to choose Titan. Nope, not Titan, Giant. I'm an idiot. Giant. All right. I guess I don't know you, Larynx Punchworthy. I mean, I knew you from Jeff Hoogland's thing, but I guess I wasn't well known there. Like, you didn't really know who I was. Like, I know who you were just because you're a big like contributor and you usually talk a lot there, but I got Sylvan Caryatid again. That's fine. The Sylvan Caryatid will allow me to cast this Deathsprout, so. Oh, Mare Bear, this is another Seb McKinnon piece. Always forgetting the bears. Hey. Bears. This piece is freaking gorgeous. Yeah, right? Like, we could get a painting of this and put it in our bathroom because it's classy someday. Big all caps, yep. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to cast the Deathsprout before I did that. All right, I'm bad. Bad. Really, really bad. I'm going to tell you once again who's bad. This guy, right here. Do, 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 boo, 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 boo. Shamon, you know. Don't you call me pudgy, portly, or stout, because I'll tell you once again who's fat. Rebecca Gay is greatest. I actually do mostly agree with that. She is. I do like her more than Seb McKinnon. The problem is, like, Seb McKinnon's like the modern Rebecca Gay because she just doesn't do magic art anymore. I think it's honestly just she doesn't need to. Like, her stuff goes in galleries and things now, so it's like she just doesn't need to do it anymore. Yeah. I mean, they're both great, and they're both great in different ways, right? Like, I don't think Rebecca Gay doing Bedevil would have been as good as Seb McKinnon, right? I think it would have been great. Therese Nielsen's also good, but she's well, I don't know if she's a terrible person, but I think she misunderstands the concept of trans rights, and that's kind of bad. And by kind of bad, I mean, yeah. I think you can still be a fan of her art. I certainly am. I'm still a fan of J.K. Rowling, but also racist? God damn it. I mean, it only makes sense, right? She's a lesbian from the, like, 90s. Like what? I just don't understand when people are like, I've placed a foil Russian Ravnica Life from the Loams signed by her. Neat. Like, again, like, we all got stuff like that. Like, anyone who owns stuff like that, like, don't let her shitty politics and shittiness as a human being taint your idea of her as a person. Like, or sorry, of her art. I think art and the artist can be separated, especially when, like, you know, look at her art. There's nothing in it about any of that crap. You know, she did art of anything, and she did art that empowered women. And I don't think that's necessarily the, you know, I think the thing that I want to remember her for that thing, and I understand the bad parts about her, but I'm not gonna, like, completely decry every piece of art that she's ever made just because she has these beliefs that I don't agree with. And not only do I not agree with, I don't think anyone should be holding. That's notable because the Russian print run was so small, it's likely very few play sets of Russian foil loams exist. Art can be independent of the artist's opinion. I think it depends on the medium, but I think in terms of, like, visual art to someone's, like, politics, like, she's doing, like, fantasy art, right? Like, her opinions on most things in the actual world don't matter at all when she's drawing a human shaman on the plane of Mirrodin. So my Demon Kraken's just going to town. That's why we're waxing poetic about art here today. Oh, are they gonna sack, like, all their lands to pump their Avid enough to kill my Gyruda? Or maybe they have a 2-mana burn spell that does 3 damage. Oh my god. Wax on, wax off, exactly. Sunrise, sunset, and the cat's in the cradle in the silver spoon. Yes, we have no bananas. We have no bananas today. Didn't you hear, Marge? They have no bananas. They have no bananas today. That is correct, but also, lol, I'm always down to hate. Yeah, I'm just not a hateful person. Are they gonna make their abbot survive? Are they going completely bonkers? They are. Wowee. Ah, the human condition, indeed. Good lord. I agree. I like humans. Wonderful diversity of our species. I think we're okay with this. Yeah, we're definitely okay with this. I think this is all fine. They're going to pump their abbot and swing in every turn from here on out. So I am going to have to start chump blocking. So I do need to find something reasonably quickly, but, like, this is fine. It's getting less fine. The Iranian in me is always ready to vote chaos. Okay. They have 1 Lavadart in their yard. Why did you eat an Iranian? Wow. Just chopped up on him. Just how. Lightning bolt. All right. All right, deck. I boarded you into a configuration that was more threat light. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Doesn't really matter. Got enough colors. Jeez. I hate to see it. All right. Laugh so hard, I sound like a crazed hyena. To be fair, when you laugh softly, you also sound like a crazed hyena. Ratchet bomb. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, that'll do. Let's reconfigure the whole mana base to add the white castle, yeah. I mean, we are playing Titans and ramp and everything, you know. Maybe we could play a Naya version of this deck. Wait, no, can't play Gyruda then. Okay, opponent. I don't know how you're going to kill me through Ruric Thar, but good luck. I guess I should have killed the Ramunap Ruins in case they somehow... I don't know. Oh. Wait, but you can't play any spells. You still can't play any spells, dude. Dudette, dude robot. Every time I cast Ruric Thar, I think, hey, you go... Oh, well, that'll do it. That'll do it. Do I have red? I do now. Giants. Attack first. Make them make the choice. All right, opponent. I'm giving you the choice. Oh, I did. I had another red already. And I had another Cavern on Giant. God damn it. I just, yeah, we're good. We're good here. We're all fine here now. How are you all? All right, opponent, I'm giving you the choice. You can use that one burn spell in your hand on my Ruric Thar and die. Or you can block my Ruric Thar. There's literally, there's no out. There's no out. They just have to block. If nothing else, I love how this group goes from point A to point B to the halfway mark of point C. And then back to point A. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's a good group. It's good. We've assembled a good crew here. I want to make sure my Titan's uncounterable against this mono red deck. And you're dead. All right. I'll be back in 2 seconds while they're grieving. Cold old coffee. All right. Like many arguments I am in, I was unaware there was ever a point. Yes, that's true. That's true. Oh, I need to get that SpongeBob clip. Do I have that SpongeBob clip? I think I already got the SpongeBob clip of him saying, "Oh no." I do have the SpongeBob walk cycle video. Oh, that walk down, baby. Walk down is filthy. I love it. I love it. Well, that's unkeepable. But that's okay, because it's game 1 and we can do better on the draw. All right, what do we got here? Turn 1, Caryatid. We got a field. Yeah. So the nice thing about this is we've got double acceleration. So it means we got turn 4 Gyruda, guaranteed. In the dark, I'll keep this. It's obviously like really medium, but it's been a lot of very aggressive deck. I think what I'm supposed to do is we'll bottom the Catacombs because I don't want to take any damage. Yeah, hand's fine. We'll put the Cavern in. I think I'm getting rid of the field again because by the time I need a field, there's the other one. There's another one in this deck. So yeah, there it is. So you never really need more than one. Huh, my girl opponent did not reveal their Obosh. Weird. Weird. Huh, that's, wow. So do I Ghost Quarter them? Am I supposed to Ghost Quarter them? I know I'm not, but I could though. Pretty sure I'm just supposed to snap off Sylvan Caryatid here, but because this is only 3 mana on turn 2. Only. I think sticking to keeping my game plan proactive here is probably the best route to victory against the girl deck. Because like turn 2 Blood Moon or Magus of the Moon, that doesn't matter. I have the Caryatid in play and I've got this Forest in hand now, so they could Colossus. Colossus is kind of slow. If you draw Explore, you would. I like ramping and trying your Sire before. Yeah, exactly. That's I think our proactive plan. Yeah, well, I mean, especially now that we drew Sire, right? But like, I think generally speaking, our proactive plan is pretty good here. Depending on like the sort of half of their deck they draw. Like, there's obviously a half of their deck where they're just like gonna eat us alive by turn 4 or 5, but landing a Titan before they get there is pretty hard for them to come back from. Oh, feels good. Feels good. Okay, so we've got Sire next turn. Seems good. All right. So I'm not putting Gyruda in my hand this turn, but that's fine because we have the Sire to play next turn. So I don't want to put Gyruda in my hand. Actually, the Sire with Gyruda is kind of awkward, huh? But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. I'm trying to think about the worst. What is the worst thing that could happen here? Chandra? I guess Chandra. Clothis? Probably Clothis. No, not really. It's not a lot on 4 mana that I'm particularly frightened of from them. Like, obviously, like, Pillage would be kind of a pain in the ass. Blood Moon would be less than great. My good friend Roy the Boy, who's usually around, but I hope he's doing well wherever he is right now. I could have blocked there. I could have blocked there, saved a point of damage, but whatever. It's not a big deal. My good friend Roy the Boy, Passarathanathan, is the keeper of the quote list and adds quotes while he is absent. Anyone else may, of course, add quotes to the quote book. There's no protocol or anything special you need to do. You might have to be a moderator to do it, so if you do hear anything quote-worthy, you just go ahead and let me know, and I'll probably throw it in there. Roy's been on my sleep schedule, so he may be in later. Gotcha. Well, goodbye, my opponent's hand. Also mine. But they had Bloodbraid, Glorybringer, and Lightning Bolt. So that was not bad. We kind of want them to kill my Sire of Insanity now. So if they attack, I'm like super incentivized to block. I'm at 21, they're at 17, so I can start cracking in on them. And we're definitely going to Ghost Quarter them now, I think, because we've ramped enough. So we're just living off the top of our own deck. But I do want to knock their mana down, because they've got 4 and 5 drops in their deck that they currently can't cast. Plus, knocking down the forest is good now because they've got the 2 Arbor Elves. Oh. Yeah, that's a good one, huh? I don't know. Should I play it? I don't know. Dude. Bye, friends. Do. That has to be public domain, right? Hold on. Zanman always uses what is it? Hail to the Chief. So I gotta come up with some marching band music that's appropriate.
In 1893.
No, I don't want to hear that. Let's cut one Sire of Insanity. Let's just do it that way. This is how we do it, apparently. This is how we do it. What did you think about it? I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh, yeah, yours was the one. Yeah, it just looked like you guys did the right work cutting it down to what a 60 card version would look like. That was my impression of it. I don't know if it'll work, but it certainly looks like what I would imagine the deck would want to be in a 60 card version. Okay, so as long as we draw one land for turn 3 here, we've got double ramp, which is the kind of nutter butters that we were looking for here. Tasty nutter butter. This is a forest, which means the Garenbrig will come into play on tap, so we'll play this on turn 1. Our opponent led on no acceleration, which is just about the best thing that can happen against the Ponza, the Gruul deck. People call this Ponza now. That's inappropriate, in my opinion. Ponza to me means a whack load of land destruction. You got to have a whack load of land destruction to be considered a real Ponza deck. Hashtag real Ponza decks. Okay. We'll go Giant on this one. Yeah. No, I'll go Demon on this one because I've got more than enough green for this Titan. What is the... I think it's probably still inappropriate to make the joke, but I'm going to do it anyway. The hashtag not all Gruul decks. Yeah, there you go. Hashtag not all Gruul decks. Don't call my thick Gruul deck Ponza. It's not Ponza. Ponza requires a density of Stone Rains. Okay, so... I have the Garenbrig now, which means I don't actually need to double ramp this turn. So I could Pyroclasm and Sylvan Caryatid instead. So I think I will. Yeah, I think so. Saving the Pyroclasm for later is probably not the worst idea. We get 2 Sylvan Caryatids in play. I don't need to kill the Scoos. I guess I could have been blocking there. It's actually my first kind of brewing, so I'm excited to see how it pans out. I've been a filthy net decker for the longest time. Hey, just like Cave Dan, the host of Faithless Brewing, said to me, that's like the first step in being a brewer is just net deck a lot. Because you want to learn all that you can about... Oh, I'm glad I did the double rant there. Learn all that you can about successful deck construction and the formats you want to play in. Okay, this time I'm going to block. Let's see if I get blown out somehow. But, you know, I mean, one of my strengths as a modern player in general is just knowing, hey, there's Cave Dan right there. But one of my strengths in modern in general is just having a really, really deep format knowledge from just, I just love playing. And just like Zanman, I love just, flicking through the challenge results and stuff. I get joy from that just basic activity. And I've been around forever too, right? So... I've made a lot of the mistakes many times. I already have a Radiant Fountain in play. Yes, Dan the Man. He's right here. Is there anything in particular I want as a second land? Probably not. Just grab a Gemstone Cavern to reduce the number of Gemstone Caverns in my deck. I guess it doesn't really matter what I grab here. I just need to grab something that I don't have in play already. So what is the land that is the most frequent in my deck? So I want to increase the chance of drawing other land names. So I think it's Gemstone Caverns. Okay, so we'll grab the Caverns. Okay, here's my Titan. And next turn we go get my Gyruda and cast my Gyruda. So that seems good. Oh, I could have gotten a Garenbrig there. That's fine. Basically amounts to the same thing here. Shine 0905. It was in the 5-0 dump, Cave Dan. Shine 0905. Oh yeah, Zanman. I was making stupid jokes with Jiggy Wiggy about the fact that the Yorian Kinnan deck is now somewhat successful, and I was like, I can't wait to start my podcast with Jiggy Wiggy, and I'm like, yo, we gotta have Zanman. Please play a Grizzly Bear. Yeah, so far this game, our opponent has in fact cast a whole Grizzly Bear and nothing else. And I've had a Pyroclasm the entire time, and I've just been like, what do I care? You know? I don't I don't need to beat the grizzly bear. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need to shock this Stomping Ground if I want to play Gyruda this turn. And we're going to attack with Primeval Titan and get another Field of the Dead and then a differently named land. Because then I get to get a ridiculous number of zombies here. Yes. So we have these things, so any basic land would be fine, or Castle Garenbrig. Yeah, cool. Triggered.
Work.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need it. I need it. I need the right one. There it is. Ah, it could be louder.
Triple kill.
There you go. Some baller nachos with black bean adobo recipe. Hey! Yeah, man. Chipotle peppers and adobo. Blend them up. Throw them in with, like, almost anything. I use them all the time. I'm going to make chili tomorrow, the same recipe. But one of my favorite things to just have in the fridge is black beans cooked with a little bit of olive oil, garlic, and blended chilies and adobo. Oh, well, she's very welcome. She had a beautiful name. It was like Pradisa, something like that. I want to say there was a P. But you're very welcome, Dan. You and the wife. Oh, yeah, buddy. You got to get them gains. Yo, that's what we got to do on the podcast, dude. We got to get the MTG Gains podcast. All right, so we're on the play here. This hand is not good enough. I think we can do better. This is much better. We're going to just ditch one of these payoffs. I think it's going to be the demon. So I think the worm is better in the dark. And this is not a particularly fast hand. So we're just going to slow roll our way up with Chalice and Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. That's a brilliant name. What did I say? I don't remember already. I'm going to have to go back and check the mod. Oh, Gains. MTG Gains. Yeah, that'd be... Ooh. All right. Well, so Chalice is a terrible draw here. But Explorer is going to help us out a little bit. So, okay, so let's name Demon on this one. We can name Giant on the next one, and then our colors are set for both Gyruda and Prime Time, and potentially for. Gosh, I need a second green source. The only thing we can't cast yet is like Inferno Titan, I think. Yeah, it's only Inferno Titan. Shredded and Scredded, MTG's premier weightlifting big red podcast. I love it. I love it. Is Matter Reshaper? Oh, Mind Stone. Nice. All right. Green source. Damn. Okay. Land put Gyruda into hand. I'm not flailing around. You're flailing around, opponent. Whatever. Shut up. Why isn't my Mwonvuli Acid-Moss a tribal sorcery giant? That's the real question. Hit my first one-arm pull-up a week or so. Dude, it took me literally weeks to get to doing actual full bodyweight pull-ups, but that's because I went from being overweight to being strong. So, oh, it's black, white, and taxes. Wait, what? No, it's not. What? I'm playing against some kind of wonderful abomination, so... If this is liquid metal coating, we're going to be in trouble quick. Maybe in trouble real quick. Actually, I could play Chalice on 2. No, because it'll plus and kill. I'm absurdly overweight, so I need to hit the gym again. It's hard to work out from hotels, though. Well, for being overweight, though, one of the... Yikes. Being overweight, what you want to do is cardio for the most part, larynx punch-worthy. So unless your knees are really bad, but though even every gym will have like bikes and elliptical machines, right? So hotel gyms should be okay for that. Obviously not ideal, but like all the gyms are closed. That's fair. Fork put downs, nice. Burn 2 calories just... I don't know what I'm up against, but it's crazy. It makes me so sad. Yeah, so the nice thing about weightlifting is that creating muscle mass means that you will burn more calories as a default. The problem, though, is usually on the road to becoming bigger and stronger, you're going to start eating more because you're going to feel hungrier when you're burning. We are so screwed. This is too late. It's too late, man. It's always been too late. All right. I probably should have just jammed this Chalice earlier, but I thought it didn't matter because I thought I was against Classic e-tron and I got distracted talking about stuff. But so we're going to start getting strip mined here. I don't know if there's a way through this for us. I just want to see more. To apologize is too late. Yeah. I want to see more of their deck because I don't know what threats are coming out. Like, obviously, yeah, it's obviously an Eldrazi deck, but they're playing Silent Clearing. I wonder if they just jam some Silent Clearings into e-tron. But Silent Clearing doesn't tap for colorless mana, so that's... That's a maneuver. Okay, so unfortunately we lose our other green source here, so we're just never going to get to anything relevant. Their meme deck memes before our memes. Yeah, exactly. I don't even know if their deck is a meme deck, though. Like, I don't... It seems to just be e-tron plus Silent Clearing, which doesn't make any sense to me, because this can't cast Eldrazi. So, like, is it just in there to draw a card? If so, why aren't they playing Seagate Wreckage, right? Because, obviously it's a slightly different card, but Seagate Wreckage is great if you want to grind with e-tron. Okay, here we go. Maybe? That's just TCAS? Another Smasher, Jesus Christ. Their hand was so stacked. Why do you have 4 lands, not have any colorless? What? What? I don't understand. When do you have 4 lands and not have any colorless? Got it. Sure. I was just expecting to see at least 1 white or black spell before the end of the game. No, yeah, I get it, but I don't know, it just seems weird to me. Like, it seems very, very arbitrary. Okay, so I think I want Damping Sphere here, because it doesn't really hurt my deck. Definitely don't need Chalices. Let's Slaughter Games here. Oh, Collector Ouphe is probably okay. The Ouphe. We don't need the bog. Do I want Slaughter Games? I guess Slaughter Games in their Karns is probably really good. Or their Reality Smashers. Just get them real threat light on the play so I can cut a Gemstone Caverns. 27 lands is fine. Cut another one for the Radiant Fountain on the play and then switch it back on the draw. Okay. I think this is where I'm at. Even go down the last one for Cavern of Souls. Sure. But yeah, circling back, Larynx Punchworthy, you should be able to do cardio without gym equipment. So as long as your knees are good, I mean, just learn to run, man. That's what I did. I was 235 pounds, and I got down to under 180 just learning to run, man, and doing a small amount of stationary biking. And it's better now than it was like 11 years ago when I did it, because you can have... You know, it's easier to have movies and TV shows on your phones, and so running there isn't a good idea. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Well, hotels should be pretty empty nowadays, right? Actually, you're traveling in the States. My grandmother was telling me that she has a friend whose daughter is a flight attendant in the South, and apparently the whole time... through the coronavirus thing, most of the flights have still been full, which I'm like, what? Which I'm sure they're cutting the numbers of flights, but the fact that the flights are full is a little upsetting. All right, I think I'm keeping this, and we're just tossing Wurmcoil and hoping we're going to draw another payoff. We've got Gyruda in the tank, so we should be all right. It true. That's upsetting. That's not true? Okay. Stewardesses get put on the full flights. I guess that makes sense. They put the male flight attendants on the empty ones? My airport went from 3 full parking lots to 1 parking lot, a third empty. Okay, good to know. I didn't remember the name. It's all good, dude. I know the term flight attendant. Like it's the term flight attendant is like very clearly in my vocabulary, but for some reason, stewardess just sounds so much more correct to me. Yeah, the train stations in the area here, and then I'm talking about like the local trains. They're just for the province. The GO trains, they have been like a ghost town in the parking lot whenever I walk up to them. It's been, and that's just local travel, right? Like, it's crazy. Temple. Map. Cage. Okay, so Cage beats the Gyruda, but the nice thing about this is I'm not really a Gyruda deck, so that's fine. Okay, yeah, let's get Catacombs. We're a little heavy on lands. I just really need the 6/6. Several of my coworkers have been the only people on their flights. Yeah, all right, that's good to hear. It sounded crazy to me, so it's nice to hear someone from down there who's saying otherwise. I can play the Ouphe, and they'll never be able to crank their ballista, so they'll never get to hear the sweet, sweet sound effects. I'm upgrading our Magic the Gathering experience here on... I should have gotten a land that is not the same as the land I have in play, because I'm playing Field of the Dead. That's a good draw, though. Okay. Let's explore, then shock, then play Ouphe. Or not. Yeah, or not. So hopefully they just don't hit me with Thought-Knot Seer this turn, and we're good. Probably selection bias. Yeah, exactly. Could be a lot of things. I do like the experience, and listening to Faithless Brewing and some of the other podcasts has been great because I'm a reasonably smart human being, but like then God bless it. All right. I'm a reasonably smart human being, but then I start talking to these people who are engineers and doctors and stuff, and I'm like, oh God. Why am I such an idiot? Okay, so we do get to grab our Gyruda here. And I could punch them in their Eldrazi Temple, which I think I'm going to do. Reasonably smart human being plays Turbo Chalice. Hey. I built Turbo Chalice. There are other people who have been much bigger fans of it than me. Fluffy Wolf played it, who is like sort of the streamer who's most well known for prison decks, I believe. And he was pretty medium on it. Good lord, come on, man. Seriously? Okay. He was pretty medium on it, and then I popped into his chat, and he was like, yeah, I'm pretty medium on it. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's like super all in. It's not... Well, I mean, I guess we better be lucky than good. See that thing where I screwed up earlier and I didn't get land with a different name from one I had in play? Yeah, we're getting punished for that right now because I can't get my Field of the Dead active this turn. We also drew double Stomping Ground, but like... Yeah. Anywho. But if we do get to attack with this Primeval Titan next turn, that's going to be real good. So... Bully for me? Question mark. Probably should have grabbed Blast... Oh, I did grab Blast Zone. So the reason that I was about to say that I really needed to grab Blast Zone there is if I crank it to 4 and then kill both these Thought-Knots here, I'm going to have to draw 2 cards, which is kind of gross. So, as long as they don't have... That's fine-ish. So they attack with everything, or near everything. Okay. So, if we go attack, grab a different land, plus a second Field of the Dead, then play Cavern. I think I'm pretty happy with that. And then we just get to start cranking Blast Zone and blow up both of their Thought-Knots here. So, we are losing our Titan here. We're going to get to trade it for something. Probably Smasher plus Walking Ballista. But we're getting a lot out of this, so I'm pretty happy. And it looks like Game 2 is pretty locked up for us. Don't get Radiant Fountain. We already have one. Oh, Mosswort Bridge. Hilarious. Hilarious. Mosswort Bridge is going to be super freaking relevant here. Weird. Well, I mean, I guess it's in here for a reason, and this is the kind of situation where it is. So when you have a Titan... I just block with 2 Seers, trade you a 6/6 for a 4/4. Oh, yeah, that's fair. But that's because you're smart. What do I want? Wurmcoil. Yeah. Yeah, I want Wurmcoil. Any order of those on the bottom. Okay. Traipsing along, traipsing along. Email gets stuck in my eye. A trick to getting people together who are incredibly smart people about important things, and then I railroad conversations to things I know about, MTG basketball and UFC. Also make Blast Zone less of a blowout. Yeah, they didn't do that, though. So they took the line that Idiot Me took. So... I'm okay with it. Let's just name Giant, I guess, because the demon's gone. The Demon Kraken can no longer release the Kraken. Black Rum or otherwise. Spice Drum? Spice Drum. The opponent's just making it easy on me. They boarded in Grafdigger's Cage against my deck that only has 1 card that's relevant against it, which is my companion, to be fair, so I'm going to have it every game. They played another Thought-Knot Seer. Are you even prepared for the Concession Blast Zone? I don't think I've ever activated a Concession Blast Zone before. Lyric Spongeworthy is very unhappy that I'm getting this game win so easily. This is not okay. This is not happening. This is not happening. Somehow I crank it to 5. All right, so So Ancestral. The weirdest Ancestral recall ever. Concentrate. Trigger. Why are they scooping yet? They've also played Expedition Map and Grafdigger's Cage into my Collector Ouphe. How could this happen to me? I've made my mistakes. You can bridge too. Oh yeah, hell yeah, I can bridge. But you can cast this at instant speed. So like, why would I do that? You know? Let's play the one. Hold on. Let's do it. Let's play the one Wurmcoil Engine. Hold on, I wanted to hold priority and cast the second Wurmcoil Engine, but whatever. Cast it. Alright. Playing around removal is for cowards. That's right. Math is for blockers. Playing around removal is for cowards. You gotta grip it and rip it, baby. Grip it and rip it. So our only loss was like the 2-minute freaking loss to Neobrand. I want a do-over. I want the 5-0. Damn it. That's okay. Zanman could have that one. All right, so I want my Gemstone Caverns back on the draw. 30 lands is too many, so let's cut one Radiant Fountain. And then... Oh yeah, Caverns. Yeah, that's one of the things we brought in. If you're not playing your creatures, are you even playing Magic? Well, I often just don't play creatures. Or win conditions, for that matter. Which, Larynx Punchworthy, I want to point out. It's not my fault I like playing decks with no win conditions. It's friggin' MTGO, because when I play those decks, not only do I get to have fun playing all the cards I love, but then people just concede before I need to win the game most of the time. Now Zach is Vince Carter and opponent is the Rim. Hold on. Speak my language. Can you make that a hockey metaphor? The real question is, can you make it a hockey metaphor? Is Lost in Sandy capable? It's not my fault. I'm always chasing that next high.
That's it. I'm dead.
I need the dopamine hit from control decks. Just hook me up the cryptic, man. I just need another cryptic, man. Just one. Just give me one cryptic, man. All right, am I keeping this one? I think I am. Because we've got Gemstone Caverns, turn 1 Caryatid, we've got Castle Garenbrig, I get to put Gyruda into my hand. Wayne Gretzky ever chalked up his arm and shoved it through the goal? No, but chalk has no place on the ice. Well, maybe in the locker room. I think I'm keeping this. It's like pretty crazy, but they're mulling, so like I think this is probably going to be good enough. There's a lot of payoffs. Zach is Wayne Gretzky, and OP is not Gretzky. Yes, there you go. Caverns, that's a keeper. Yeah, that's right, Jig. OP is Wayne's brother. Party on, Wayne. Okay, opponent went to 5, so. Okay, so Fountain, I guess? No, I want to be able to Deathsprout on time, which is pretty color intensive, just in case I top deck it. Deathsprout is pretty good in this matchup. The Gretzky brothers hold the record for most goals scored by a sibling duo in hockey. His brothers scored 4 goals. Yikes. Oh no. Oh no, did they get the Natty Tron? Please top deck some kind of... Oh. Okay, so... Yeah. So Castle Garenbrig does not help me cast Gyruda. So putting Gyruda into my hand this turn does not get me to Gyruda next turn, but I think I'm still going to do it because there's really no reason not to. So deck does have some kind of color issues, that's for sure. Okay, so they don't have the Natty-tron. Whew. Is it Matter Reshaper? Ah, the Matter Reshaper of E-tron. Sack Elder. Little late, Steve. Little tardy to the party. But I'll take it. Okay. So as long as they don't have Thought-Knot-Seer, we're going to be in great shape. And if they have Thought-Knot-Seer, tilt. Oh no, Simian Spirit Guide into the Thought-Knot-Seer. They didn't even have land, but they had the frickin' Spirit Guide. Good lord. Yikes. Alright, so we got a top deck, a threat, again. This companion change is legit, by the way. If anyone was curious. Companion change is legit. I like it a lot. Good lord. I mean, I guess this is the deck we're playing, but still. Okay. We got time. Reality Smasher. Yikes. Alright, so we're taking 7 here. We're at 22. So thanks to our good little friend Radiant Fountain, we got an extra turn here. Oh no. No. Okay, good. Okay. Would I rather Slaughter Games Karn or Smasher? Smasher could be in their hand, and Slaughter Games is one of the unfair cards that is a surgical extraction because it costs 4. So if I hit on their hand here, they don't get to keep it, and they don't get to recoup a card. So we're going to choose Reality Smasher because there's a reasonable shot that there's one in their hand right now. No. Spatial Contortion and Ugin. Okay. Well. So if they hit Tron, we're really screwed. Kind of. But. And Spatial Contortion is the, +3, -3. Okay. That's not bad. Can't really target most of my payoffs. Sire of Insanity is going to be not good to draw. I mean, it's not bad, but... Okay, so we're just going to take it again. Okay, that's still not Ugin. Oh, come on, man! Alright, well, we kept the hand with no threat, and then we got Thought-Knot-Seered, and just... Looks like that's not going to be good enough. If I draw... I don't know why I'm going to block here, but I guess it makes it easier for me to survive if I play a threat, but then they play... Or they can't play a Smasher, because I exiled it. Good lord! Alright. So, it's like Primeval Titan or Bust now, I think. It's the only thing that keeps me alive, because it gets me a Field of the Dead. God damn it. Yeah, I'm going to take exactly 5. And they could still kill it. Alright. Why even play this game? I know, right? Magic sucks. It's cool. That was a really cool... That was a cool league with a cool deck. I'm really glad I played it. So a 3-2, and we were really close to the 4-1 there. If we had drawn a slightly better payoff, if we weren't playing something that was as silly as Sire of Insanity, we might have done better there. Let's go play something fun like Monopoly. Yikes. All right, so yeah, I'm unconvinced on the Sire of Insanities. I guess ditto Ruric Thar, but Ruric Thar at least has a pretty good chance of smacking them for 6 if they don't, or even if they try to remove it right away. I guess that's not that good in some situations if that's your first payoff. Yeah, I don't know about this one. The mana base was super messed up sometimes. So like Deathsprout was really hard to cast a bunch of games because we have Field of the Deads, we have Gemstone Caverns if they don't have counters, we have Blast Zone, Ghost Quarter, Radiant Fountain, and the Cavern of Souls don't cast it. So there's like a lot of Deathsprout is bad. Play Assassin's Trophy. Well, so Deathsprout ramps you. That's the reason it's in here. But I think you could just do better with another Mwonvuli Acid-Moss because then you don't have to push your colors so hard. Because that was the problem I was having is like getting the double black and a green sometimes. Because there's like nothing else in this deck that requires double black. So it just seems like a silly include. Or you should have 3 of it. And, okay, but hear you out. Or you could have more Deathsprouts and just make it more of your game plan to have the double black. Assassin's Trophy is a good card. It's a solid argument. But Mwonvuli Acid-Moss pushes this deck in the direction they're trying to go. And this has 2 mana acceleration, which gets you to 4 mana on turn 3. And this gets you to 6 mana on turn 4, which is exactly the game plan you want, but you're also putting them down a land. So I'm not down on the Mwonvuli Acid-Moss. I actually think it's a good fit. I just don't know if having all 3 colors here is necessary. Obviously, green-black is necessary because you're playing Gyruda. But this is almost really a mono-green core with the Primeval Titans and everything. So I wonder if there's a blue-green Chalice of the Void deck with Gyruda. You can't play Uro, I guess, is the biggest reason that I wanted to play blue-green. Because he's 3 CMC. But what if you played Gyruda in the main deck in that deck? And you played Primetime and Uro? So I'm intrigued by that idea. I don't know if I'm going to do it, but it certainly seems like something I could be playing next Wacky Wednesday for those who want to tune in and see Crazy Brews. So I know Cave Dan was talking about Faithless Bruin doing a Gyruda episode in theory, and then Dave immediately shot that down. This deck was secretly giant tribal. Yeah, it really could have been, right? The Wurmcoil Engine is, of course, the secret giant, but its creature type is not actually giant, so that's a shame. But anyway, we're going to be back in just a few minutes, and we're going to play Mordekaiser's, of Niv Mizzet fame. We're going to play Mordekaiser's Niv Mizzet Kinnan deck. So Kinnan has been my new friend of the week, who has been fantabulous. You can cast a Wurmcoil off a Cavern of Giant. Yes, that is true. So we're going to play Kinnan Niv Mizzet, so stick around for that. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out my other videos. You can see my Twitch streams and my Twitch schedule if you follow the links that are available on the channel. So let's throw on some Dank Muse, get some cards lined up here, and get moving along.